wasn't I working the night shift at the hospital? Why is someone performing bedroom acrobatics right next to me?
Let's do it again.
Oh, Governor, you're so naughty.
Governor Yao Yao. This is the book's male lead, Governor Ji Yanli, and his wicked concubine Shen Yao. According to my memories, I'm the family doctor of the governor's mansion, Song Wanjue. In the book, Shen Yao schemed to get the original host, Song Wanjue, into the governor's bed.
Since I am pregnant and cannot perform my marital duties, the governor needs someone else to attend to him. I am bestowing this favor upon you today. Make sure you take good care of the governor.
3 months later, the original host got pregnant with Ji Yanli's child. Concubine Shen flew into a jealous rage. To protect her child, Song Wanjue swallowed her pride and endured it all, only to be beaten to death by concubine Shen anyway. 2 lives lost in one go. I was just working the night shift when I read this book. What a brainless story. Seriously, the supporting characters only exist to pave the way for the lead's romance. How lame. Hey, you. Song Wanjue, didn't you think human romance was a brainless novel?
Now I'll give you a chance to rewrite the fate of the supporting character who shares your name. Once you complete the mission, I'll contact you again.
So, I was just abducted into a book by some unknown entity. Rewrite a supporting character's fate. Sounds quite interesting.
Governor, this is already the 7th time today. Since Yao Yao performed so well for you, please spare me tonight.
The governor of the northeast provinces is indeed as insatiable as the book described. Look what time it is, and they're still at it. Sigh, this is tricky. Right now, I have neither power nor influence. Trying to escape from this heavily guarded governor's mansion won't be easy. It will be harder than climbing to heaven. But sacrificing herself for a scheme, only to endure humiliation and torture, dying along with her unborn child. My dear predecessor, since I have taken over your body, then the lives of you and your child will be avenged by me, Song Wanjue.
Concubine Shen has fainted. Where is the doctor?
Come in and take a look.
Marshal, I am here. So this is the military governor, Ji Yanli. He's actually in great shape, with a sharp nose but a rather unpleasant look in his eye. He needs to be tamed. After all, men are, when they are burning with desire but can't get it, the most obedient. Marshal, you don't look very well. How about I check your pulse first?
Since when did we have such a charming doctor in the mansion? Could it be because I haven't been satisfied yet? Indeed, Yao Yao's body is a bit too weak. Well,
Marshal, you look like you didn't fully enjoy yourself. Holding it in for too long isn't good for your health, you know? Would you like me to help you?
you offered yourself to me. You offered yourself to me.
You misunderstand, Marshal. I meant that I can prescribe some medicine to cool your fire.
What is your name?
I am Song.
Wanjue, come here.
Marshal. Stealing a taste isn't a good habit. Concubine Shen will be angry if she finds out.
Everyone in this mansion belongs to me. So how can it be called stealing?
Trying to run away after flirting with me.
You are indeed quite bold.
Whether I am bold or not, you will find out in due time, Marshal. Marshal, if you keep this up, concubine Shen will wake up. About tonight, don't worry, Marshal. I know your love for concubine Shen is unbreakable, and that you two are childhood sweethearts. Today, I'm just here to give you a checkup. Anything else? I know nothing. Of course, I can't let Shen Yao find out. Ji Yanli, I'm waiting for you to crave the thrill of this forbidden fruit and slowly get addicted, bit by bit.
Why is no one here to serve me at this hour? Where is everyone? Where on earth did you all go?
Yeah, concubine Shen is awake. You fainted last night, ma'am. The marshal ordered us all to wait at the door.
That's because the marshal dotes on me. Today I have to pay my respects to the old madam again.
Otherwise, that wretched old woman will make things difficult for me again. Don't worry, concubine. The marshal is deeply devoted to you. Night after night, he is entwined with you, reluctant to part. Even if the old madam has any objections, the marshal will surely protect you.
You certainly have a way with words. You've just grown a bit too bold. Watch your tongue when speaking outside from now on. Come over and style my hair.
Concubine Shen, these hands of mine only know how to practice medicine and take pulses. You'd better leave styling hair to your maid, lest I accidentally hurt you.
You, when I fainted last night, did you come to my room?
Yes, I did. The marshal asked me to come and examine you.
How did I never notice before that you have the face of such a seductive vixen? But did he really say nothing else to you?
What is it you wish to hear, concubine? Insolent.
Who gave you permission to speak to me in that tone?
Kneel down. Aren't you mistaken, concubine? I am the private physician hired by the marshal. I am not your personal maid. Shen Yao is indeed as arrogant, domineering, and naturally jealous as described in the book, but I'm not going to indulge her.
Trying to use the marshal to intimidate me. Let me tell you, even if you are favored by him, you must not forget your place. Even if you marry into the governor's manor, you will still rank below me.
He knew? How could he know? Impossible. He definitely passed out last night. My diagnosis is never wrong. Concubine Shen, it seems you are determined to ruin my reputation today. If concubine Shen really finds me so displeasing, you are more than welcome to ask the governor to dismiss me at any time.
You dare to fight back?
Why wouldn't I dare? I am the private physician hired by the governor to care for your health, not one of those indentured maids in your manor whom you can bully and humiliate at will. It seems you are in perfect health, concubine Shen, and don't need my services for now. I'll take my leave.
It seems nothing happened between the governor and this vixen last night. After all, once the governor has tasted my charms, how could he ever fall for a powerless, nobody girl? But this Song Wanjue is far too arrogant. Just looking at her face irritates me. I cannot let that foxy face keep parading around the governor. I must find a way to ruin that face of hers.
Yes, ma'am.
What a shameless hussy. She must have seduced him countlessly.
And only comes to pay her respects near noon.
How bold of you. Other daughters-in-law rise before dawn to serve their mothers-in-law, yet you can't even be bothered to show up. You really are letting his favor get to your head.
This old hag is looking for trouble again. If I weren't waiting for you to die,
So that the governor's manor will all be mine.
I wouldn't bother serving you.
It's all Yar's fault. The governor said I was too tired last night and insisted that I rest a bit longer. I shouldn't have listened to him.
Old Madame Ji detests it most when her son disregards propriety for a woman. With Shen Yao saying this, the old lady is bound to explode. I really can't tell if she's genuinely stupid or just plain dumb.
You shameless creature. As a concubine of the governor's mansion, you have absolutely no manners or decency.
All you do is talk and act in such a classless way.
With behavior like this, how dare you dream of becoming Yanli's primary wife?
Yao Er wouldn't dare.
That old hag makes things difficult for me at every turn. Her own husband is dead, so she can't stand the governor spoiling me. Why hasn't the king of hell taken her yet?
What? Have you grown addicted to kneeling? Are you waiting for me to invite you up to serve tea?
Yao Er wouldn't dare.
Since when did you become so fragile?
Get up on your own.
You, old madam. It was Wan Yang who lost her composure.
I don't blame you.
Please rise. It seems Shen Yao really is foolish.
Governor, Mother punished me again today. She made me kneel and kowtow, bruising both my knees.
My poor Yao Yao has suffered.
I'll make it up to you tonight.
Play some music.
Yao Yao, once more.
Wait a moment, Governor.
My body can't take any more of this. But if I refuse, the governor will surely be upset.
Concubine Shen, I'm here with your medicine. Concubine Shen, I have brought your medicine.
Kami.
That wench. Dressing so provocative. She must be trying to seduce the governor to get ahead of me. I won't allow it. I won't make things easy for this vixen.
Governor, I specially had someone prepare this with snow lotus from Tingshan, along with other premium tonics to make this 10 complete great tonic soup. It will strengthen your health. Please, have a taste.
Is this woman's kipo a size too small? It hugs her curves so tightly. She has quite a slender waist. I could hold it with just one hand.
You bitch, I'll have someone slash your face tomorrow. Let's see how you'll seduce the marshal then.
Marshal, did you hear what Yao Yao said?
You're very thoughtful.
Leave the medicine here and go.
Yes, Marshal. Why aren't you drinking it? Marshal, I suddenly feel so hot. Marshal, please stop. I'm dying here.
Shen Yao's body is indeed useless. And next, this dog in heat. We'll have to find another outlet.
Dr. Song, I want to lose myself under your skirt.
And dream a sweet dream. Marshal, I am just the family doctor, not one of your concubines. If concubine Shen finds out about this, I'm afraid I will lose my job as a doctor. So please, Marshal, don't get me into trouble.
You're afraid of angering concubine Shen,
But you're not afraid of offending me. Remember this, I am your master. What's wrong? I'm winning.
You certainly have the charm to seduce women, Marshal. But I, Song Wanjue, only sleep with my own man. Since you are only loyal to concubine Shen, we had better not cross the line.
I never force women.
Since you're unwilling,
Don't dress like this in the mansion again.
now get out.
Marshal, since you care so much about what I wear, why don't you dictate what all the servants wear and have them wrap themselves up tightly? What? Marshal, can't let me go. If a dog barks too much, it needs to be trained. Otherwise, it might mistake itself for the master.
Song Wanjue, you're just a lowly family doctor. How dare you covet the marshal? Don't think I don't know what you're up to. Last night you dressed so provocatively. What on earth were you plotting?
You misunderstand, concubine Shen. I only went to deliver your medicine yesterday. I just thought the governor would pity your health and spare you last night.
Who knew he would be so addicted to you?
At least you know your place. Let me tell you, you'd better remember your lowly status in the governor's manor.
Yeah. Concubine Shen, why do you look so pale? Are you feeling unwell?
My whole body aches. It feels like I've been run over by a carriage.
Looks like yesterday's pot of 10 complete great tonic soup was highly effective. But Shen Yao, oh Shen Yao, you're so fragile that you can't even bear this little pain. Yet, when you ruthlessly murdered the pregnant Song Wanjue, did you ever think about how much pain she had to endure? Concubine Shen, let me check your pulse. You might have injured yourself somewhere.
Then get on with it. What's wrong?
Concubine Shen, I know you and the governor couldn't control yourselves, but I warned you before. Your body is too depleted to handle such physical exertion. You must restrain your sexual activities.
And now, look what happened.
I'm afraid it will be very difficult for you to conceive in the future. But then again, the governor is indeed full of vigor. If you had refused him, you might have worried he would fall ill from holding it in. So this is something the two of you must figure out yourselves.
Have you heard? Concubine Shen seduces the governor every night, and Dr. Song often has to stand guard until midnight.
I heard it's because concubine Shen is in poor health and fears their intimacy is too intense,
leading to complications.
Well, didn't something happen already? Concubine Shen is still bedridden right now.
I heard Dr. Song warned concubine Shen that
if she continues to lack restraint, she might struggle to conceive in the future.
What are you talking about? Repeat everything you just said to me in detail.
Here he comes, as expected.
Mother, what brings you here?
Ji, has this old hag lost her mind?
At night,
He busies himself outside all day, as a woman of the inner chambers.
You should be looking after his daily needs. Yet, look at you.
Seducing him for such acts.
Ruining his health and distracting him from important matters.
Ma, I didn't.
You've been in the governor's mansion for so long, yet you haven't even given him a child.
And you still don't know how to take proper care of your health.
If you stand in the way of the Ji family's lineage, you can get the hell out of here.
Remember, you are a concubine of the governor's mansion, not a loose woman from a cabaret.
Yes, Mother, I understand.
Concubine this, concubine that. Just wait until the marshal makes me his primary wife.
I'll make sure you die a miserable death, you old hag.
Concubine Shen, are you alright?
That old hag always finds ways to make things difficult for me. No wonder her husband died so young. Just wait until the marshal returns. I'll get back at you.
Wishful thinking. Since ancient times, conflicts between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law have always left the man stuck in the middle. You forced Ji Yanli to be torn between filial piety and marital affection time and again. Soon, he'll probably get a headache just by looking at you.
Why are you crying?
Who bullied my Yao Yao?
Who else but your mother? She slapped me in front of everyone again today. I was already feeling unwell, and now I feel even worse.
Mother went too far.
It was only because you said you loved me that I married into your manor, and ignored your mother's objections to become your concubine.
I thought I'd have a good life in the governor's manor, but instead, your mother picks on me at every turn.
You suffered, Yao Yao.
I will talk to Mother tomorrow.
In my heart, there is only you.
How about tonight? Governor, you were a bit too rough on Yao Yao yesterday. My body still hurts, and I even got beaten by your mother today. I'm afraid.
Then forget it. Your health comes first.
Tonight, I'll just hold you to sleep.
According to the novel's plot, after Shen Yao complains this time, Ji Yanli will have a huge argument with old Madame Ji over her. To appease her son, old Madame Ji
will elevate Shen Yao to the primary wife. If someone like Shen Yao gains power, countless innocent people will suffer. I cannot let her have her way. Since you are a dog, you must be starving by now.
Yao Yao, you are perfect in every way, except your body is too delicate. Then you should teach me how to sing.
Concubine Shen, I've brought your medicine for tonight.
Dressed like this again just to seduce me. You seduced me, and now you want to leave.
Governor,
Even if I wanted to seduce you, your concubine Shen is sleeping right over there. What can you possibly do?
You're baiting.
I really dislike this position. Let me go.
Is this what you want?
Governor. Yo Yao Yang is awake.
You guys.
Governor,
We were almost caught.
So, can we continue now?
And now, Governor, you are the one who needs my help.
will you beg someone?
You ought to show a proper attitude.
Fine. How should I beg you?
As for me,
I have a bit of a quirk.
I just love seeing high and mighty men.
Call me sister. My good sister. This governor wants to be your wild wolf. Do you like that?
What's the matter, Governor?
Can't handle it already. Shh.
How is it? Do you like it?
I do. But isn't it time to get down to business? Isn't it time to get down to business?
Not today.
And why is that?
Because this sister of yours doesn't like fighting bloody battles.
You better not be playing me.
Then better luck next time.
Shen Yao, that shameless huss. I don't know what kind of spell she cast on Yanli. He actually lost his temper with me over her.
Old madam, please don't be angry with the governor. Otherwise, you're only pushing further into concubine Shen's arms. Why don't you play along for now and let this blow over? There will be plenty of opportunities to teach concubine Shen a lesson later.
Fine.
We'll do as you say. Doesn't Shen Yao always want to be the primary wife? Anyway, Yanli refuses to touch any other woman. If Shen Yao behaves herself for a while, I will promote her to primary wife.
Mother, your daughter-in-law is here to pay her respects.
Shen Yao.
What is the meaning of this? Not only are you late, but you won't even look at me properly. Do you have any respect for me as your mother-in-law?
No, Mother,
Old madam, concubine Shen got a stiff neck while serving the governor last night. She didn't mean to be disrespectful to you.
How dare you, Shen Yao? Yesterday, I told you not to seduce Yanli into those bedroom antics. I told you to mind his health, but you completely ignored me.
You think having Yanli's backing makes you untouchable.
Let me tell you this.
You want to be the primary wife of the governor's manor.
You're not worthy.
Mother, get out. That old hay.
The governor only loves me. No matter how much you object, the mistress of this manor will be me sooner or later.
Concubine Shen, remember to take this medicine on time.
Who told you to open your big mouth in front of the old lady?
Are you trying to ruin my plans on purpose?
Ji Yanli should be back by now, right?
I simply couldn't stand seeing concubine Shen getting scolded every day. I felt bad for you, so I said a few words on your behalf. But since concubine Shen doesn't appreciate it, I'll keep my mouth shut from now on.
You really have a silver tongue. I'm going to slash that pretty face of yours today. Let's see how you talk your way out of things then.
Yao, what are you doing? Why are you trying to hurt her?
Governor, this is all a misunderstanding. She made me angry today, so I just wanted to scare her. I didn't expect her to react so strongly, and I accidentally hurt her.
Is that so?
Dr. Song, the governor is asking you a question. You better tell the truth.
You cheap wench. Right in front of me.
She dares to throw herself at the governor. Sooner or later, I'll sell her to a brothel to let her flirt all she wants.
If I hadn't reacted quickly, that shard would have sliced my face open. Why would I block it with my own hand if it wasn't a desperate situation? The concubine Shen is right. My good intentions backfired and ended up getting you punished by old Madam Ji.
I knew you wouldn't dare blame me.
What exactly happened?
I woke up with a stiff neck this morning, so I could barely move. When I went to pay my respects to Mother, she blamed me for not looking at her directly. But Dr. Song just had to say, I got a stiff neck from serving you. So Mother suspected I was seducing you into doing that again and scolded me?
It sounds like she didn't mean any harm. Yao, now that you've calmed down,
let's let it slide this time.
Next time, if anyone dares to gossip again, I will throw them right out of the manor.
Since the governor put it that way, of course I won't press the matter. Did you hear that?
The governor said if anyone gossips again, they will be kicked out.
Well, Yao's health still needs your care.
Go back and apply your medicine.
All right.
She's angry.
That little hussy. How dare she play the victim to gain the governor's pity? Zulaya, this cheap wench must go.
Given Shen Yao's personality, she's probably starting to suspect my relationship with Ji Yanli. Well, since her heart is burning with jealousy, why don't I add some more fuel to the fire?
Governor, Yao feels like we weren't close enough today.
It's rare that Yao is willing to keep me company tonight, but why am I not in the mood? Could it be because of Song Wanjue?
Governor.
Yao.
You've just recovered. You should get some rest.
But Yao feels perfectly fine today. I can do this.
No, Yao. You are tired.
Concubine Shen, it's time for your medicine.
Come in. Stop.
Just as expected. Once you smell the aroma in the pot, the food in your own bowl loses its flavor.
Come here and help me light the fire.
Governor, the fire is lit.
Actually, now I need you to put out a fire.
Governor, you better let me go. Otherwise, if concubine Shen finds out, she won't even let me just pack up and leave.
If I hadn't spoken up today, he definitely wouldn't have calmed down. But I didn't expect that Yao, who is usually so gentle and submissive, would actually resort to violence today.
Once a woman falls in love, she turns into a jealous monster. Concubine Shen probably already knows that the governor is looking for a change of taste.
Governor, are you afraid?
Afraid of what? If I were easily scared, I wouldn't be sitting in the governor's seat today.
Love and romance are not your battlefields, Governor. Aren't you afraid concubine Shen will grow distant from you once she finds out?
If you don't tell and I don't tell, who would know? As for what we left unfinished last time, you must make it up to me this time.
You seem to have forgotten what I told you, Governor. I am Song Wanjue. I only sleep with my own man. Besides, you swore in front of the entire household that you would only love one woman in your life. And that woman is concubine Shen, not me, Song Wanjue.
Song Wanjue, you are the only one in my heart right now.
Wait, you're hurting me.
I'll be gentler next time.
We'll talk about next time when it comes. But today, this lady is just not in the mood.
I must say, Song Wanjue, you are truly interesting.
Concubine Shen, you asked for me. Are you feeling unwell somewhere?
My neck has been stiff again lately. Did you fail to realign it properly last time?
You got intimate with the governor again yesterday. Honestly, the governor is really something. Not only does he lack restraint, but he is also so rough. If this keeps up, your body won't be able to take it. Concubine Shen.
How dare you? Who are you to criticize the governor? Guards, arrest this ignorant wench who doesn't know her place.
What is the meaning of this, concubine Shen? Are you trying to use private torture again?
I only fell asleep last night. Just because he didn't die doesn't mean you're off the hook. Don't think I don't know. How dare you seduce the governor right in front of me?
You really have some nerve. I think concubine Shen hasn't been sleeping well lately and is mistaking her nightmares for reality. But no matter what, you can't just pin all these baseless accusations on me, can you?
Since you love seducing people and crave men so much, fine. I'll find one for you. Come here.
Shen Yao really is ruthless. To think she'd try to humiliate me using a vagrant. I wonder how Ji Yanli would feel if he knew his precious white moonlight was actually such a vicious woman.
Hey, gorgeous.
A cheap wench paired with a beggar. How fitting.
Let's see if you still dare to overstep your bounds and flirt with the governor.
Stop. Stop.
Governor, what brings you here? Why did the governor have to come back at such a critical moment? If only he had returned after Song Wanjue was ruined. Then no matter how much he liked her, he would have found her filthy. The real show is finally starting.
If I hadn't shown up today...
Were you really going to let this vagrant violate Dr. Song?
Governor, I didn't! I just wanted to scare her!
Just to scare her again. Do you honestly think I'll believe that?
Yao.
If you really dislike Dr. Song, we can dismiss her once we find a suitable replacement.
And that's that.
There is no need to humiliate her.
Or resort to such petty methods.
Governor, are you blaming me now for the sake of this wench?
Song Wanjue, that little witch. She actually has the governor speaking up.
And defending her at every turn.
Yao, I am not scolding you.
I was only. You were only what? You just think I'm a bad person now, right? That's not what you said when I first married into the governor's mansion.
No, even a mere family doctor can bully me.
Governor, you promised that you would only love me in this lifetime. Have you forgotten?
Yes, Yao is the woman I swore to protect for the rest of my life. Yo, it's my fault. I haven't forgotten my vow to you. I promise. I will only be good to you for the rest of my life.
No wonder she's the female lead in the book. Shen Yao's manipulation tactics are top tier. Just as well. I'll take this opportunity to stay away for a while. When a dog is disobedient, starving it for a few meals will make it behave.
The governor and I are completely innocent. And I don't want any of these misunderstandings to ruin your relationship. If concubine Shen doesn't want to see me, I will simply return to the pharmacy. Please have someone else deliver the medicine in the future. I won't stay here and be an eyesore to you both.
You seductive fox, at least you know your place. I'll get her out of the way first. As long as she's still in the mansion, there will be plenty of opportunities to deal with her later.
Go back to the pharmacy and rest for a while.
Doctor! Doctor! Please save General Ji!
Hurry.
What happened?
He is the governor's eldest brother. General Ji had just won a battle. But on his way back, he was ambushed by some Southwest Army spies and got shot. Please save him. The front line cannot lose General Ji.
Ji Yanli's eldest brother, Ji Yanli, the undefeated general mentioned in the book. I recall the only mention of him in the book was when he was rushed to the hospital from the governor's mansion, only to die on the way. Old Madam Ji fell gravely ill from grief. Though written with just a few strokes in the book, it's clear Ji Yanli was a man of righteousness. And an unyielding, honorable man. As a doctor, I have no reason to turn away a patient.
Then what are you standing around for?
Hurry up and carry him inside. Quick.
Are you a fairy from heaven?
General Ji,
I am a doctor. You'd better not talk or move right now. Save your strength.
otherwise, even a fairy won't be able to save you. This decisive, ever-victorious general, why does he look so adorably clueless?
Dr. Song, how is he? Is the general going to be okay?
The bullet missed his heart by only an inch. He lost too much blood, and his spleen is slightly damaged. His life is saved, but he needs complete rest. Otherwise, even the gods can't save him. Let him stay here and rest for now.
All right. I'll leave the general in your hands then. I'll head back and report the situation to the governor right away.
This woman saved the life of me, Ji Yanli.
In the future, as long as it doesn't violate my principles, I will do everything in my power to protect her. Dr. Song, thank you for your care these past few days and for saving my life.
Didn't I tell you to rest in bed?
Why did you get up?
I've been in battles for so many years and seen all kinds of wounds. I'm not that fragile.
In a doctor-patient relationship, a doctor's orders are military commands.
Wait, Dr. Song, you're a woman. How can you just pull off my clothes?
These two brothers came from the same womb. How is Ji Yanli's mind always filled with indecent thoughts, while Ji Yanli is so innocent?
There is no gender in a doctor-patient relationship. My orders are absolute. General Ji, I am ordering you right now. Lie back down immediately and let me examine you.
Dr. Song.
The governor sent me to ask you, is there any more of that medicinal honey ointment you made for the old madam? She would like to ask you for some more.
It's the last bottle over there.
Actually, I just remembered I have some urgent business to attend to, so I must trouble you, Dr. Song, to deliver it yourself.
He wants to see me, but still has to put on his airs as the governor. If it weren't for the fact that I haven't planned my way out in this era yet, do you think a mere governor's office could keep me trapped as a caged bird?
Governor, this is the medicinal honey ointment sent from the pharmacy.
Why didn't Dr. Song deliver the medicine herself?
Dr. Song said that since you and Miss Shen share such deep affection, it wouldn't be appropriate for a single woman like her to deliver medicine to you alone.
So that's what this is about. Could she be angry with me because of what happened with Yao Yao that day?
So, Dr. Song won't come to see me because she's busy tending to her bonsai. If you like them, I'll have a whole courtyard of them sent to you.
Governor,
This is the 9th grade immortal ginseng gifted to the old madam by the Gao family. It's priceless. It's something that can save a life in a critical moment. But in my eyes, human life is still far more important.
About what happened with Yao Yao that day, I actually didn't want you to be put in a difficult position by her.
So, please don't be angry.
What a coincidence, Ji Yanli. I'm keeping you on the hook precisely to deny Shen Yao any chance of making my life difficult.
Governor, if you truly don't want concubine Shen to trouble me, then keep your distance. If you don't come to see me or pay attention to me, she naturally won't target me.
Is that so?
Do I have to divorce Yao Yao and marry you instead? Would it really be such a grievance for you to be a concubine to a governor like me?
Yuanli, what are you talking about?
Dr. Song, I know I shouldn't get out of bed, but I heard you took a liking to that pot of ginseng given to my mother. So I specially had someone find another pot as a thank you gift. I felt I had to deliver it to you myself, no matter what.
What did you say?
While I was away at my family home, the governor actually went to see that wretch. Even his eldest brother, who knows nothing of women, is circling around her.
Yes, ma'am.
She claimed she was staying in the pharmacy, but she actually sent honey cakes to the governor to lure him over. And the eldest young master is even worse. He treats her like a precious treasure,
making her life in the mansion incredibly glorious.
Tell Song Wanjue that in 3 days, she is to help out in the kitchen during the Ji family banquet. She should also prepare some medicinal meals suitable for an injured patient like my brother-in-law.
At the banquet, that old hag's beloved daughter, Ji Yanli, and her precious granddaughter will also attend. If Song Wanjue ends up harming the old lady's two darlings, let's see how she can ever show her face in the governor's mansion again.
Mother, big brother, sister, this spicy stir-fried prawn dish is a southern specialty, so I specially had the kitchen learn the recipe for everyone to enjoy. Please try some.
Mom, it's delicious.
Show some manners. Grandmother hasn't even eaten yet.
We're family. No need for such formalities. Let's eat.
Yanqie, I see your complexion has finally fully recovered.
My heart is finally at ease.
Don't worry, Mother. Your son is tough to kill.
Please eat.
Mother,
I heard that it was Dr. Song who cured Big Brother. So for today's family banquet, I specially invited her over to prepare a medicinal dish for everyone to try.
It's rare of you to be so considerate today. Since Dr. Song is here as well, please join us for a simple meal. I'd also like to thank her for taking care of Yanqi.
Grandma, it itches. My body is so itchy.
What's wrong, my sweet granddaughter?
Mom, why do you have a rash all over your body too?
I'm so itchy too. I've broken out in a red rash.
Dr. Song.
Hurry and check on my mother. What's happening to her?
All right.
Wait! Don't drink it! The medicinal soup is poisoned! Governor, old madam, I saw Dr. Song in the small kitchen with my own eyes.
She put something into the medicinal soup.
What?
How is that possible?
Song Wanjue, I was kind enough to invite you to our family banquet, and you dare to bite the hand that feeds you.
I only scolded you a few days ago because I saw you getting too close to the governor.
And now you're retaliating against us like this? It's bad enough that you target us adults, but
How could you do this to a child? How could you be so heartless?
Dr. Song, I always thought you were a decent person. Seducing my son is one thing, but to think you'd be this malicious.
We haven't fully investigated the matter yet.
Shut up.
You useless fool. You can't keep your eyes off this woman. She dared to harm my granddaughter. I will deal with her today.
Guards! Drag this venomous woman away!
Torture her until she hands over the antidote.
Guards,
Lock this venomous woman up! Torture her until she hands over the antidote!
Let's see who dares touch Dr. Song.
Yanqi, have you also been bewitched by this woman?
This is a family dinner. How dare you draw your gun?
Do you still respect me as your mother?
Mother, I wouldn't dare. But Dr. Song is my lifesaver, since there is no concrete evidence yet.
I won't allow anyone to touch her.
this wench is clearly trying to ruin me.
How could there be any evidence left?
Isn't this just about testing for poison? We'll know once I drink it.
Aren't you afraid, General? What if this soup is really poisoned?
After all, you saved my life. Even if I die here today, I'm merely returning the favor. Bottom line, as long as I, Ji Yanli, am here, I won't let you suffer the slightest injustice. If this soup is indeed poisoned, my corpse will be the evidence of Dr. Song's guilt. But if this soup is not poisoned,
concubine Shen.
And mother, you must apologize to Dr. Song.
Big brother, second brother, why are you both defending this woman who poisoned the Nian?
Do your own sister and niece combined.
Not even compared to a mere female doctor in your eyes.
Absurd.
This is utterly absurd. She's nothing but a troublemaker. She must be punished today.
宴请空求啊.
If you still want to protect her today, you'll have to shoot me first.
Look.
Nianyan's rash is subsiding.
And as for what Nian suffered from, it wasn't any kind of poison,
but rather hives.
Exactly, she had an allergic reaction to tonight's shrimp. I've practiced medicine for years, and I know that some people experience discomfort when eating seafood, so I added some antihistamine powder to my medicinal soup beforehand. I just don't understand how this life-saving medicine, in concubine Shen's eyes, somehow became a deadly poison.
So that's what happened.
Shen Yao.
What a malicious heart you have.
Were you trying to use my hand to get rid of Dr. Song?
Mother.
I really knew nothing about this. It was because Aunt Zhang told me, and I was so worried about everyone's safety that I...
If you were worried, you should have called a doctor instead of making a scene before finding out the truth. Because of your worries, you arrested Dr. Song and tortured her.
You almost got us all killed.
Useless trash.
You can't even do a simple thing right.
Oh my god.
I swear, I really don't know anything.
Crying. You still have the nerve to cry.
You caused all of this trouble.
Marshal, I really know nothing.
This must be a misunderstanding. If you're still angry,
please punish me instead.
I'm willing to accept the punishment.
Ji Yanli, this love-struck fool is truly hopeless.
You disgrace. She's already like this, and you still want to protect her.
You're going to be the death of me.
I raised you for nothing.
Playing tricks with medicine right in front of a doctor like me.
Shen Yao is quite the drama queen. Where is the herbal soup I asked you to prepare?
Why is it allergy medicine?
Are you trying to ruin me on purpose?
Yao, why are you mistreating the servants again?
Marshal, now anyone in the Marshal's manor can walk all over me, can't they? I can't even discipline my own maid anymore, can I?
I barely managed to cover for the trouble you caused today with Mom. Can you please just behave yourself for now?
What is that supposed to mean?
Do you also think I did it on purpose?
Get out! I don't want to see you! Your whole family has been bewitched by that Vincent Song Wanjue.
None of you are any good.
Enough. You were clearly the one at fault today. Why do you have to drag others into this?
Drag others into this? Fine. I'm going to drag her in.
Go. Bring her to me.
What are you doing here?
Didn't concubine Shen ask me to come? I dropped everything at the pharmacy and rushed right over.
Stay behind me.
Even now, you vixen, you're still playing innocent.
I'll rip your mouth apart.
Stop. Marshal, haven't you always suspected that I was having an affair with Dr. Song?
Fine. I'll tell you right now.
I do have feelings for her. You know my temper.
From now on, don't target her anymore.
Song Wanjue, I will definitely kill you.
Calm down, concubine Shen. At a time like this, you must not anger the Marshal again.
Calm down. How am I supposed to calm down?
If it weren't for you, would the eldest young master treat me like this?
This servant was foolish, man. But I have a way to redeem myself. Do you know, concubine, the old madam has recently been looking for a wife for the eldest young master from prestigious family. If the old madam finds out at this moment
that Song Wanjue, that vixen, is involved with the eldest young master.
That's right.
That old hag cares about nothing more than eldest brother's marriage.
If she finds out right now that eldest brother is fooling around with the family doctor,
she will never let Song Wanjue off the hook.
Then I won't even have to lift a finger, even if she marries eldest brother. When eldest brother goes to the battlefield, if the old hag makes her accompany him. Skirts have no eyes on the battlefield. Once she dies,
won't that save me the trouble of doing it myself?
Marshal, have you held my hand long enough?
Your hands have grown rough from working in the pharmacy. Don't go there for the time being.
Take a good rest.
Thank you, Marshal.
Also, about today at the banquet. Thank you for speaking up for me, Marshal.
Just don't forget
all the grievances and humiliation I, Song Wanjue, suffered today. It is all because the governor promised concubine Shen a lifetime commitment. Yet he insists on being infatuated with me, Song Wanjue. So, governor, please leave.
Although Ji Yanli reprimanded Shen Yao, he would still rather defy his own mother. To protect her, he clearly still has lingering feelings for this concubine Shen. Shen Yao, since you want to take my life, don't blame me, Song Wanjue. 不输你 no mercy.
Those boring young ladies from prestigious families whom mother forced me to meet.
None of them can compare to Dr. Song in the slightest.
Oh, General Ji, thank you for speaking up for me at the banquet yesterday.
You're welcome, Dr. Song. Actually, my feelings for you...
Dr. Song, I've been looking all over the yard for you. I didn't expect you to be here chatting with Big Brother.
The governor granted me a few days off, so I am here practicing my shooting. If concubine Shen has any objections, she can take them up with the governor.
In the book, there are only a few brief mentions of Jianqing. They said he fought on the front lines for a long time, yet now he's getting involved in these household disputes. Could it be because I changed the plot, triggering a butterfly effect?
Concubine Shen, shouting like this in public.
Where are your manners?
Big Brother, I'm just eager to have Dr. Song examine me. You might not know this, Big Brother, but Dr. Song's medical skills are superb. How about I have her go to your room to check on you?
Shen Yao is plotting to push me into Yanqing's bed.
I just remembered that I still have medicine brewing in the pharmacy.
General.
Concubine Shen, I won't disturb you two any further.
Huh? Dr. Song!
Big Brother, this Dr. Song is actually quite a wonderful woman.
If you are interested in her, Big Brother,
that is perfectly normal.
Concubine Shen.
Yesterday, You were still saying that Dr. Song had an affair with Yanli. Yet today, you praise her like this.
Concubine Shen!
Are you out of your mind?
Brother, the military governor just used her to make me jealous. It was just a joke between husband and wife, so this Dr. Song is indeed quite capable.
If you really like Dr. Song, brother, as your sister-in-law, I'd be happy to play matchmaker for you.
I didn't even flinch when facing enemy gun. Whatever woman I, Ji Yanli, set my sights on, I will pursue her myself.
Concubine.
Are you just too idle these days?
Why are you meddling in my business?
What a hypocrite.
Don't think I can't see through you.
You've also been seduced by that seductress Song Wanjue.
Stubborn man, denying what's obvious.
Military governor, the concubine personally cooked some dishes and would like to invite you over to share them.
It seems Xiao Yao has cooled down. Does she want to make up with me? After all, I was the one who broke my vow and developed feelings for another woman first. I should go and coax her.
Military governor, I've reflected on my actions. Yesterday, you fell out with mother because of me. Yet I was still angry at you, misunderstanding your relationship with Dr. Song. I really shouldn't have done that.
In your heart, I have always been the only woman.
I'm glad you realized that. Let's eat.
Yanli.
Didn't you tell me to bring some wine so the two of us could have a drink?
Brother,
I was the one who asked the servants to invite you. Yesterday, I was so anxious and worried about mother's health that I misunderstood your relationship with Dr. Song. I even offended you, brother. Look, aren't I hosting this dinner? To apologize to you.
Please have a seat, brother.
It's been a long time since we brothers last had a drink together.
Governor,
I noticed that eldest brother hasn't been back home for so long, so he must be quite unfamiliar with the affairs of the manor. This morning, I even saw him chatting with Dr. Song. They seem to be getting along quite well. I almost thought mother had chosen her to be my sister-in-law.
Dr. Song was practicing shooting, and I just went over to say hello. What does that have to do with me not knowing my way around?
Concubine Shen!
If you have a problem with me, you can hit or scold me as you wish. But do not tarnish Dr. Song's reputation here.
Governor, as I said this morning, Dr. Song is elegant, well-educated, and beautiful.
why don't we do this?
Eldest brother, you should take Dr. Song as your concubine. After all, eldest brother, you don't seem to dislike her. Governor, don't you also think highly of Dr. Song? Once she becomes our sister-in-law, it will be a happy ending for everyone.
I finally managed to make up with Xiao Yao. If she thinks I still fancy Wanjue now, enough. Stop talking. Just eat your dinner.
If Xiao Yao says she is good, then she...
Ji Yanli clearly likes Dr. Song very much, yet he still indulges concubine Shen's behavior. Dr. Song is such a wonderful person.
How could he bully her like this?
Since Yanli put it this way, I will officially begin to pursue Dr. Song.
I suggest eldest brother think it over. After all, Dr. Song's temperament is quite different from the noble lady's mother introduced us. Don't act on impulse.
Of course I know Dr. Song's temperament. And I, your eldest brother, happen to like women with such spirit.
Marshal, I noticed Dr. Song and your eldest brother got along quite well this morning, so she surely doesn't dislike him.
Doesn't Dr. Song like me? Could it be that because of Xiao Yao, she gave up on me and moved on to my brother?
What's wrong?
Brother, are you unwilling to let me be with Dr. Song?
I just think you shouldn't be so impulsive, brother. You should ask Dr. Song first.
Marshal, breaking into my room at night. If word gets out, how am I supposed to marry?
Wanjue, how old are you to be thinking about marriage?
Old enough. Exactly 2 years older than you.
If someone were to propose to you right now, would you agree? If someone were to propose to you right now, would you agree?
It seems Shen Yao has already plotted against me and Ji Yanli, and brought her schemes right to Ji Yanli.
Oh? Then it depends on who it is.
Yanqi, my eldest brother. If he takes you as his concubine, will you agree
I, Song Wanjue, have said that I will only be the primary wife, never a concubine, whether it's you or your brother.
My answer is no.
I'm sorry. I promised Yao Yao I would make her my primary wife. She's pregnant with my child. It's so painful. What kind of person am I
To fall in love with two women at the same time.
Promise me, will be my concubine. Don't leave me.
Get lost.
Auntie, what medicine do you need today?
Dr. Song, have you heard the news? Word on the street is that the eldest young master wants to take you as his concubine. You absolutely must not agree. Granted, the eldest young master is a good man, but I heard he was wounded on the battlefield before. If you marry him, not only will there be no happiness to speak of, but you'll also have to follow him to the battlefield. And if you're not careful, you might even lose your life.
This must be Shen Yao's doing again, deliberately spreading rumors to ruin my reputation, just to force me to accept Ji Yanli. Too bad for her. As if a girl from the 21st century would be afraid of a few rumors.
Dr. Song, my daughter is also in medicine. Good girls like you who save lives shouldn't let your lives be wasted by a bad marriage.
I understand, ma'am. I have my own way of dealing with it.
This Ji Yanqing's status in the manor is no less than Ji Yanli's, and he seems much more reliable than Ji Yanli. And doesn't he have an illness? I happen to be a doctor, so it's a perfect match for my skills.
Dr. Song, the eldest young master is ill. The old madam wants you to examine him.
Talk about perfect timing. Let's go.
Dr. Song, please take a good look at Yanqi.
Oh, madam.
The general's condition is due to drinking alcohol. He suffers from gout, so he shouldn't be drinking. I will prepare some herbal medicine to relieve his symptoms. As for alcohol, it's best to avoid it from now on. Yes, it's bad for his health. Furthermore, the general has sustained many battlefield injuries, leaving him physically depleted. I will prepare some tonics for him when I get back.
Very well.
Dr. Song is indeed impressive. She is much better than that seductress Shen Yao, and she acts with propriety. If the rumors are true and Yanqing takes her as a concubine, that wouldn't be so bad. At least someone would be there to take care of Yanqing's health.
Dr. Song, with you around, I can rest easy. Please take good care of Yanqing. I'm getting old, so I'll turn in first.
Take care, madam.
Dr. Song. There are rumors circulating that I want you to be my concubine. I don't want your reputation to be tarnished for no reason, so why don't we...
General, I'm sorry, but I, Song Wanjue, will only ever be a primary wife. I will never be a concubine.
Dr. Song.
That's not what General.
I know the general's mansion holds great power, but I will not let myself be defined or bound by these romantic affairs. Who says marriage is a woman's only ultimate goal? You fight enemies on the battlefield, General, but my ambitions are no less grand than yours.
What are you doing? Brother.
Dr. Song is already the subject of malicious rumors because of you. I suggest you clear the air immediately.
Besides, she would never agree to be your concubine.
When did I ever say I wanted Dr. Song to be my concubine? It was clearly your concubine Shen who spread those lies.
Is what you said true, brother?
Of course I wouldn't let Dr. Song be a concubine. The woman I, Ji Yanli, set my heart on will naturally be married as my primary wife.
In this chaotic and toxic Ji mansion, it's surprising to find such a straightforward and honorable man like Ji Yanli. Even though this body now holds my soul, the original owner was, after all, just a penniless orphan.
Yet Yanqing doesn't care about social status.
You knew full well that I liked Wanjue. Why would you disregard our brotherly bond and try to steal the woman I love?
She's your favorite person.
What about me?
Yao Yao.
I know I've let you down, but my feelings for Dr. Song. Dr. Song, please come quickly and look at Yao Yao. What's wrong with her?
Ji Yanli really is a classic people pleaser. He wants every woman and refuses to let go of any...
What? Are you saying concubine Shen is pregnant? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Congratulations, old madam. Governor, it's just that concubine Shen's pregnancy is somewhat unstable. which is why she fainted after being agitated. She will be fine after taking some medicine to prevent miscarriage.
Shen Yao is pregnant.
She will probably face even more trouble now. Should I have stopped Dr. Song from staying at the Ji family manor?
Oh, my Ji family finally has an heir. Go quickly and tell the servants to brew some medicine to protect the baby and bring it to concubine Shen. Also, arrange for 2 maids to serve her well. Be sure to take good care of concubine Shen.
Yes, I'll arrange it right away.
And you, I don't care if you're fickle in love or if your heart belongs to someone else. During this period, you must accommodate concubine Shen in every way. Everything else can wait until the child is born.
I understand, mother.
In the original book, Song Wanjue's tragic fate began with Shen Yao's pregnancy.
I thought I was going to lose to that wench. I never expected that at such a critical moment I would actually get pregnant. Even heaven is on my side. Song Wanjue, how can you compete with me now?
Regarding what happened to Yu before,
it is all in the past now. Just focus on taking care of your pregnancy.
Once the child is born, I will promote you to my primary wife.
No matter what, I must let Yao Yao focus on giving birth first.
The governor indeed still has me in his heart. Perhaps I can seize this opportunity and use the baby to force him to expel Song Wanjue.
I want to take good care of my pregnancy too, but Governor, you and Dr. Song share mutual feelings. She is still staying in the manor under the guise of helping me take care of my pregnancy. It feels like a thorn is stuck in my heart, and it hurts so much.
What nonsense are you talking about? Wanjue is a daughter.
Caring for your pregnancy is her duty.
You're overthinking things.
Governor, if you didn't have feelings for her, why would I think that way? Now you are scolding me for her sake. Do you even care about my pregnancy? And your own child?
Then what do you want?
I know you can't let her go, Governor, but it still hurts me deeply. How about this? Send her out of the manor for now. Once our child is born, it won't be too late to bring her back. Once our child is born, it won't be too late to bring her back.
No, knowing her temperament. Once she leaves the manor, she will never return.
You're afraid she won't return, Governor, but aren't you afraid of harming my pregnancy? This is our first child. This is your own flesh and blood.
If you don't want to see her, I will find you another doctor, since it's inconvenient for you to move around while pregnant.
You two won't have to meet anymore.
You actually want to put me under house arrest for that wretch.
Shen Yao.
You are about to become a mother. Watch your language for the sake of your child. The matter is settled.
I will not send her away.
Oh my goodness, what happened to you?
Nanny Lu, you're finally here. While you were away, they all bullied me.
Oh, my poor young mistress. No wonder the old mistress sent word and sent me here to serve you. She didn't want you to suffer any grievances.
My mother is still the only one who truly cares for me. What is the point of being a concubine in this governor's manor? Even though I'm carrying his child, I still get bullied by that wretch.
I've heard about everything, miss. But aren't you currently pregnant? You cannot go head-to-head with the governor. If that vixen in the manor is an eyesore to us, it is better to find someone whose background we know well to share the governor's favor with you. After all, men always chase after novelty.
You are right.
That wench tomorrow will be just like my today. At least I still have a child.
And I'm still a concubine.
Though she is absolutely nothing.
Once the governor grows tired of her, won't she be at my mercy? But Mama Liu, tell me, who would be the right person for this?
What about
Miss Shen Xi? You see, this time,
she came along on purpose,
saying she wanted to visit you. Miss Shen Xi, the second miss, has arrived.
Greetings, elder sister.
Another little foxy seductress.
Whatever. She's just a daughter born to a concubine. How presentable can she be? Once I use you to get rid of that wench,
I'll show you who's boss. We haven't seen each other in years, and you've grown to be so pretty. I am sure Mama Liu has told you that I am currently pregnant. The governor is young and full of vigor, but I cannot be intimate with him. I'm worried this frustration might affect his health.
So, what do you mean by that, elder sister?
You are my own younger sister. You're different from that wench Song Wanjue. As long as you can win the governor's favor, I will have the governor take you in as a concubine.
Then we sisters can look out for each other.
I heard the position of the primary wife in the governor's manor is still vacant. If I can win the governor's heart and climb to that position, who would dare to look down on me for being born to a concubine?
Don't worry, elder sister.
I will make sure to serve the governor well and help you get rid of that outsider.
Good sister. I'll be waiting for your good news then.
Yao Yao is pregnant. Could it not be his? Could it be the medicine? Wan Yao.
Rest assured, if you stay with me,
I will treat you well.
Governor, do you only have eyes for Dr. Song?
Who's there?
Governor, please don't shoot. Governor, I am Shen Xing, concubine Shen's younger sister. When you came to my sister's house to propose, you even gave me candy. Have you forgotten?
Xinxin, what are you doing in my room?
Actually, Xing'er has always admired you. Please let Xing'er serve you tonight.
What is going on?
They say the governor has a strong libido.
Could something be wrong with his body? I threw myself at him like that, yet he still kicked me out.
Shut up.
How dare you speak of the governor like that? Girl, if the Shen family hadn't fallen and needed the governor's support, why would Madam send you here to support Miss Shen?
You old hag, don't forget, I am also a young lady of the Shen family.
A young lady? If you can't win the governor's favor, you will be no different from a servant of the Shen family in the future.
Tomorrow, I will go meet this Dr. Song.
Let's see what tricks she used to seduce the governor.
Watch where you're going.
Are you blind?
Even if I had eyes, it wouldn't stop. A stupid pig who doesn't know how to turn and crashes right into me.
Do you know who I am?
How dare you insult me like that? I have no idea who you are. But you spilled the governor's tonic, so you should go inside and explain yourself to him.
So you are the one. That vixen Song Wanjue who seduced my brother-in-law.
Oh, I see. You must be concubine Shen's sister, the one who tried to seduce her brother-in-law, but failed miserably. Right.
This character didn't seem to exist in the original book, but now it looks like he's taking over the original host's role as cannon fodder. Just having Shen Yao serve Ji Yanli wasn't enough. He may be foolish, but he'll be easy to manipulate. You're just a doctor for the Shen family. How dare you insult me? Today, I'll teach you a good lesson on my sister's behalf. I'll teach you a lesson on my sister's behalf. Edge, how do you have a gun? A gun? I don't know either.
But your brother-in-law gave this to me as a gift. But that's not the point. The point is, it's pressed right against your forehead. Understand?
My dear sister.
I won't hit you anymore. I'll never lay a hand on you again.
Dr. Song, please spare me. I beg of you.
Marshall! Someone is trying to kill me! Someone is trying to shoot me!
Marshall.
You're finally here.
Marshall! Someone wants to shoot me! Help me, she's going to kill me!
Marshall.
Let me see what you're smiling at, sister.
Alright, I'll do as you say.
Did you not worry because you knew the gun was empty? Or did you believe I wouldn't actually shoot him?
The women I fancy are all gentle and kind at heart.
Ji Yanli, you must be absolutely blind with your 24K titanium alloy dog eyes.
He knocked over the tonic I brought to nourish your spleen and kidneys. What should we do now?
Are you worried that I'm not up to the task, sister?
Would you like to
Give me a checkup.
Sure, I can.
But we can't do it out here.
So you agree?
Bitch, how dare you threaten me with a fake gun? I won't let you have your way.
Give yourself to me, sister. I will treat you well.
Marshall, are you asleep?
Concubine Shen suddenly has a stomachache. Go check on her quickly.
I should probably go take a look.
Wait for me to get back.
Wait for you, please. I don't like rotten cucumbers. Catch you later.
Are you worried I won't be up to the task?
Are you being childish?
Why don't you examine me then?
Sure, why not? But we can't do it out here. Let's head to the bedroom. What good are men anyway? This thing is much more reliable.
Dr. Song, this is bad. My sister fell in the garden, and she's bleeding a lot. Can you come with me to check on her?
Didn't the marshal arrange a doctor for her? Why are you looking for me?
That doctor is on leave today. This is a matter of life and death. Please, come and take a look with me.
Fine, I will go with you.
This vixen is nothing special after all, falling for it so easily. If it weren't for Shen Yao being so useless, how could she have stayed this arrogant until now?
Where is concubine Shen? Come out. You set me up.
Did you just figure that out? Isn't it a bit too late?
Get her.
Do whatever you want with her.
This babe has a pretty nice body.
Her skin is so fair, too.
If the marshal finds out you've been defiled by these two...
Let's see if he'll ever touch you again. Step back, or I'll shoot you.
Don't be scared. The gun isn't loaded, Dr. Song. Do you think I'm stupid?
Did you think the same trick would work on me twice?
How does your gun have bullets?
And how are you shooting so accurately? Back in my day, I was the champion of the co-ed division in the amateur shooting competition. It'd be a miracle if I missed. I've been playing along with you for so long. Now it's your turn to put on a show for me, isn't it?
W, what do you mean by that?
You see, one shouldn't be too greedy in life. You must know exactly what you want. If I'm not mistaken, what you want is the position of the primary wife of this governor's mansion, right?
So what if it is?
Since that's the case, we are not enemies. Your real enemy should be your sister. My fling with the marshal is just a fleeting affair. It won't last. But what about your sister? She is the marshal's true love. And now she's carrying his child. Compared to you and me, she's far more likely to take that position. Now that I've put it this way, do you understand? I understand. Good. You're not completely hopeless. Now, listen carefully and do exactly as I say.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
So you're the one who hired this thug?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I was just taking a walk in the backyard today, and I happened to hear someone call my big sister's name. And then, it turned out to be these two thugs. They were holding Dr. Song hostage, and they even tried to kill me to silence me. So in the end, Dr. Song shot them and saved me.
And my sister.
Are you saying concubine Shen arranged them?
But they fainted from blood loss after being shot in the leg. I found this on them.
Nanny Liu, how did that task go that I assigned to the second miss?
The second miss said she hired two men.
You ruined that vixen's purity. I reckon we will hear good news very soon.
That fool finally did something useful for me. At least the jewelry I gave her didn't go to waste. When the truth comes out, she'll take the fall, saving me the trouble of dealing with her.
Your good days, and those of the young master, are just around the corner.
Marshal, what brings you here?
Shen Yao, I thought since you are carrying my child, I thought you would behave yourself. Once you dutifully gave birth to the child,
I would have married you as my primary wife.
But you refused to repent and have only become more outraged.
Marshal,
what do you mean by that?
Eldest sister, the marshal already knows you hired thugs to drive Dr. Song away and ruin her innocence. For the sake of the child you're carrying, I advise you to admit your mistake to the marshal.
Shen Yao, since you love finding bed companions for your husband so much, You should get a taste of shooting yourself in the foot.
What nonsense are you spouting? I clearly did no such thing!
Marshal, since eldest sister refuses to admit it, I will take the blame for her. Just assume I hired those people for her. As long as you can forgive her. I am willing to be punished in her place. Shut up.
You bitch!
Why are you framing me for something I didn't do?
Stop. The evidence is irrefutable. It's bad enough you won't admit it, but you even try to frame your sister.
How can you be so vicious?
I didn't do it!
Song Wanjue, it was you, wasn't it?
You framed me together with her.
Whatever you say, concubine Shen. But since you're pregnant, you shouldn't get so worked up.
Bitch, you are still putting on an act. I'll kill you right now.
What?
Let go this instant.
Marshal, I didn't mean to. Marshal.
Gods.
From today on, take turns guarding concubine Shen's courtyard. Before the child is born, she's not to take a single step out of...
Marshal, are you going to imprison me like a common criminal?
Don't forget, I am carrying your child. Have you forgotten how you...
Don't you dare bring up the past.
You were the one who ruined our relationship first. I tolerated you again and again, but you abused my favor to commit countless evils. From now on, our only connection is this child.
Sister, don't blame me for being ruthless. There is only one position for the military governor's primary wife. To get rid of you, this is my only chance.
Do you think you can take my place once I'm gone?
Dreamer, with your lowly status, you dare to dream of being the primary wife? Sister, you'd better worry about yourself first. Think about what will become of the child in your womb.
Miss, please take care of yourself. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have brought that backstabbing traitor here.
Don't worry. I will definitely help you get rid of her.
That bitch indeed needs to be eliminated. But that wretched Song Wanjue must also be dealt with, as I must find a way to kill two birds with one stone.
It hurts so much.
Once Shen Yao gives birth, I will send her back to the Shen family, and I won't marry any other woman. Will you be my only wife?
Aunt Liu, why do you walk so silently? You scared me to death.
If the second miss has a clear conscience, why would she be scared? Concubine Shen asked me to pass a message to you. She has hit rock bottom this time and cannot recover, but she doesn't blame you. As long as someone from the Shen family can become the primary wife of the military governor, it will restore the family's honor.
Besides me, who else is fit for that position now?
Second miss, have you forgotten? There is still a vixen eyeing the position. That vixen deliberately sowed discord between you and the eldest miss, just waiting to reap the spoils.
Dr. Song isn't even a concubine, so what is there to fear? Besides, she said herself that she has no interest in this position.
Second niece, you are far too naive. You believe everything people tell you. Do you really think the marshal deposed concubine Shen just for your sake? That vixen is truly a menace. As long as we get rid of her, you will truly be the only woman left by the marshal's side. As long as you are willing to cooperate with concubine Shen, she will give you her secret formula for bearing a son once it's done.
A secret formula for bearing a son?
Does such a thing really exist?
Otherwise, how could concubine Shen have suddenly gotten pregnant?
Then what plan does eldest sister have to deal with that vixen?
What eldest miss means is...
Eldest sister is really willing to risk everything. Let's make this clear first. If anything happens to the child, you can't blame me.
Don't worry. We won't blame you.
Sister Song, I really have you to thank for last time. I made these pastries especially for you.
Thank you. Just leave them on the table.
Sister Song,
I heard you're close with the cook. When I passed by just now, I noticed she wasn't feeling well. Why don't you go check on her later?
I will go right now. Please close the door on your way out.
Lenny Liu, I've done everything you asked. When will you give me the secret formula for bearing a son?
The secret formula?
Second, miss.
That depends on whether you'll live to bear it.
What?
Concubine, this is the soup sent from the kitchen. You haven't eaten breakfast yet. Why don't you have a few sips?
Nanny Liu.
My stomach hurts so much.
Oh my God! Someone come quickly! Concubine Shen is bleeding!
Dr. Zhang, how is she? Can the baby be saved?
Concubine Shen's symptoms seem to be caused by medication.
She is not far along in her pregnancy.
I'm afraid it will be very difficult to save the baby.
But Madam Ji, I will do my best.
Yo! What medicine? Doesn't she only take miscarriage prevention medicine every day?
Reporting to the marshal, old madam. Our concubine started bleeding right after drinking the soup sent from the kitchen.
There must be something wrong with that soup.
Please, madam, marshal, seek justice for our concubine.
It's saffron.
For most people, it promotes blood circulation and dissolves stasis. But if a pregnant woman takes it,
there is a risk of miscarriage.
Investigate.
Thoroughly investigate everyone who entered the kitchen over the past 2 days. Who is trying to harm my grandson?
I will make them pay with their life.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you blind? How dare you touch Dr. Song?
What is going on?
Reporting to old madam.
Someone saw Dr. Song go to the kitchen yesterday to find a cook, and she gave the cook several medicine packets. I sent men to search the area and found this.
This is saffron.
Song Wanjue, I originally didn't want to interfere in your business. After all, it would just mean having one more concubine in the manor.
But I never expected you to dare to harm my unborn grandson.
You are no longer welcome in this household.
Guards! Give her a good beating, then send her to the police station.
Mother, I'm sure there is some misunderstanding here. Dr. Song,
With so many people watching.
You still dare to defend such a malicious woman who wouldn't even spare an unborn child. This child is your own flesh and blood.
I believe in her. She wouldn't do this.
Help me navigate to Daping Time's Paradise War. To accuse Dr. Song of harming the child based solely on the servant's words. It's far too arbitrary. Besides, I also believe Dr. Song would never do such a thing.
You have all lost your mind.
Old madam, I am a doctor. How could I possibly harm an innocent child? Besides, if I knew it would be found so easily during a... Why wouldn't I have disposed of the evidence?
Song Wanjue, I originally planned to wait until the child was born and simply hand it over to you to raise. That will be better than having the child suffer outside the estate with me.
I never expected you to be so heartless, that you wouldn't even spare my child. Old madam, I beg of you.
I know you've always disliked me, but I beg you, for the sake of your eldest grandchild, you must send this woman to prison and have her executed.
All right, don't worry. With me here, no one can harm my grandchild. I will definitely send her to prison.
What are you all standing around for?
Hurry up and drag her away!
Who dares to touch her?
I'll shoot anyone who does this.
For the sake of this woman, you would disregard your own flesh and blood. Then don't blame me for being ruthless.
Mother, if this woman is not sent to prison today,
then I might as well die here with my child.
Oh no, don't do that.
Calm down. I will definitely send her to prison.
Oh no.
You two rebellious sons.
If you insist on protecting this woman today, then shoot your own mother first.
Mom. Don't push.
Mother, concubine Shen is wicked and deceitful. How can you be so blind to the truth?
This is infuriating. If you two don't step aside today, don't ever call me your mother again.
Is there really no way to stop Mother? Then we have no choice but to have her taken to prison. Dr. Song.
Take her away now.
Wait.
How could you? How could I still be alive? Did you think you were seeing a ghost? If I hadn't kept a few tricks up my sleeve back then, you really would be seeing a vengeful ghost right now.
Shen Yao, if you weren't so vengeful that you betrayed your ally, perhaps I really wouldn't have been able to clear my name today. Dr. Song,
Please come to the back garden later.
What do you mean? Did you put a medicine packet in Dr. Song's room?
Shen Yao wanted to use you to get rid of Wanjue.
Exactly.
That medicine was given to me by Nanny Liu.
You're talking nonsense! How could concubine Shen use her own child to frame you? Did you team up with that vixen to frame her?
If that were the case,
I wouldn't have confessed to hiding the medicine in Dr. Song's room.
the only reason I didn't try to clear my own name was so I could drag you down with me.
What good does it do you to help this bitch like this?
There's no benefit at all. But at the very least, Dr. Song saved my life.
While my own sister tried to have me killed.
Since it's come to this, let's all go down together.
You foul-mouthed old hag. If you dare slander my mother again, I'll shoot you dead.
Shen Yao, I never expected that just to frame Wanjue, you would discard your own flesh and blood.
I only ended up like this because of you.
If I, as a mother, didn't risk everything, my child would still be born a pitiful, unwanted creature.
How foolish of you. With me here as his grandmother. Who would dare bully him?
You're just an old woman with one foot in the grave. What use are you us?
If you can't even control your own son, how do you expect to control your grandson?
Silence. Guards, take this venomous woman to the side courtyard. Once the child is born, send her back to the Shen family.
Until then, she must not take a single step out of the Ji mansion.
Neither the mother nor the child could be saved.
This.
Marshal.
Concubine Shen's funeral has been arranged, and the dowager's health has improved.
Also, there is this.
The jewelry shop just had someone deliver this.
I wanted to wait until Shen Yao gave birth to the child, and then sent her back to the Shen family. I wouldn't have taken any other concubines. I wanted you to be my only wife. Would that be alright?
Let's wait until the child is born before we discuss this.
Now, everything is finally over. Can I finally ask her for an answer?
The Shen family has been completely dealt with.
They've been doing business for years with dirty hands. Now, they are all in prison.
General, please take care of your health.
Without Shen Yao,
Dr. Song will probably choose to accept you, Yanli.
Dr. Song has already left the marshal's mansion.
What?
I know the general's mansion holds immense power, but I, Song Wanjue, will not be bound by mere romantic affairs. Who says marriage is a woman's ultimate priority? A general fights enemies on the battlefield, but my ambition, Song Wanjue's, is by no means inferior.
I will succeed. Why did you leave without saying a word to me? What about the answer you promised me?
I left you a resignation letter. All the answers you want are in there.
I don't want that. I want you to tell me yourself.
Alright then, I will tell you. Yanli, I refuse. Whether to be your primary wife or your concubine, I don't want either of them.
Why?
Because a man's word can never be trusted, and I don't want to end up like Shen Yao. Besides, there is a much bigger world out there, waiting for me.
I won't let that happen.
Marshal, I'm going to become a military doctor. If fate allows, I'll see you on the battlefield.
Wait. I originally prepared 2 gifts for you. One was a ring, and the other was a pistol. I think this suits you better now. Take good care of yourself.
This is a great gift. I'll take it.
No matter where you go,
I will definitely come find you.
General, should we catch up with Dr. Song?
Why chase after her?
Don't startle her.
Yes, and make sure she gets to her destination safely. Parting brings forth flowers.